Alright, hey guys, this is part of my imagination. My name is Jasmine. If this is your first time here, hello. I'm gonna do a different video today. It kind of still involves books, but I did go to Emerald City's comic convention yesterday. Yeah, Saturday. I went on the 18th. And if you don't know what Emerald City's convention is, comic convention is basically just like any other convention that they have. It's kind of like Comic-Con, but in Seattle. So yeah, I went there and I got a ton of stuff. So I just wanted to share what I got. It was crowded, but it was fun. And yeah, I'm just going to show you everything that I got. Alright, so when I first walked in, there was one booth that had Lisa by Saved by the Bell. And then the second one they had was Dion by from Clueless. Okay, I picked up two Sailor Moon ones, so I picked up Sailor Shibi Moon and Sailor Neptune. Okay, I missed one, and I actually picked up Tuxedo Man. I didn't have this one. Alright, the next ones I picked up is, I always forget how to say his name, Kirito from Sword Art Online. I really love this anime, and there's other people that didn't like it, but I fucking loved it, so I picked it up. And then I picked up Ichigo. Alright, the next ones I picked up was Master Roshi, and I picked up Gray from Fairy Tail. Obviously, this is from Dragon Ball Z. Alright, the next one that I picked up, finally I found it. I was so excited. I wish they had the cleaning one. I probably would have bought it. But I picked up Levi from Attack on Titan. And then I also picked up Donald. Alright, the next one I picked up was actually they had a Funimation booth. And that is Armon. 3 from Sega. And I picked up, obviously, Marco. Just the regular one. And then Alana, excuse me, with her baby. And the Lion Cat, the glow in the dark one. These are the two that I wanted, and I actually got them from the booth, and I only spent, like, Void was like $10, and he was I think he was like $20, because obviously he was an exclusive, but somehow I got past with not paying top dollar for Void, even though she was the exclusive. But yeah, I think I paid like $15, and I think I paid like $25 for him. Alright, the next thing I picked up was the Gundam Barbados Lupus Rex model. If you watched my Funko video, I talked about how I have other types of collections that the collections aren't big enough to show. I have like 6 or 7 Gundams. One that I haven't built yet, and then I seen this, they had it. Okay, the next print that I picked up was from these guys called Streetwear for Nerds, and they basically created like superheroes. I love this one, so this is the print that I picked up. And then this is like her dragon, but basically how they explained it is they turned superheroes, but they wanted them to be like cool, which is why they're wearing, these are actually brands that they had clothes there. I just didn't buy any, but they had like the BU, and just basically for nerds that are fashionable and things like that. But alright, the next prints that I picked up were from this guy named Terry Huddleston. I'll link his Instagram and website down below. But yeah, so he was selling he had some stickers of this was his own original prints, if you can tell. I don't know if I'm close enough. There we go. This was basically the Wakandan Warriors. I can't remember their name. Just in different designs. I thought that was really cool. This was his logo that he had, so I got a sticker. And then his daughter, she wasn't there, but his daughter, I think they said she was like 13 or something like that. She has her own stickers, and I thought these were absolutely beautiful. So I picked this one up, and he gave them to me for $5. These $5 each. Yeah, I paid $5 each for a sticker. But these were absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that one. That one was so cute. And I picked up from him, I picked up Spike. And these were only $20. And then he was doing, if you bought 2, you get the third one half off. So I got this one from Cowboy Bebop, if you didn't know. What I got was Afro Samurai. I thought this was really, really cool. So, and then this one, if you don't know what this anime is, his name is, I couldn't remember it, but it's Vass from Trigun. Really short ran anime, and I wish they would just revamp it and do it again because it was so good. Yeah, so love this. Ed from Full Metal Alchemist, or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, whatever one you watch. They're basically the same thing. Not really, but yeah, I picked this one up. Okay, so there was this shop called Geek Geek Revolution. They gave me this bag, and the book that I picked up was the full combo of Binti by Nadine Orokafor. I hope I'm saying her last name right. But yeah, they had the full combination, like the bind up, excuse me. They had the bind up of all the books together, and yeah, I just picked it up because I do have the first one, the smaller one, but I seen this, I really liked the cover, so I picked it up. They did have a few other like books there that I could have picked up, but I didn't, and I paid, I don't know what I paid for. Oh, and I also it's signed, so majority of all the books there were signed. So yeah. Alright, so the first one I picked up was J Sola. I think I'm saying that right. My comic book store that's right by my job actually gave me a preview for this. And I honestly don't know what it's about. But the guy that was selling it to me told me that it was really good. He told me something else about it, but I can't remember. But yeah, so I picked this up because it just looked really interesting, and I had the sample comic for it, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I picked this one up. Alright, the next one I picked up is called Moonstruck, and this is the cover. I'm sorry, I'm not saying who this is by. This is doesn't say. Grace Ellis and Shay Beagle. And basically this one is about this girl who is a werewolf, and basically it goes over her life. Essentially it's about her working in a coffee shop and dealing with things like anxiety, depression, and she met this cute girl, and she's really interested in her, and she just has to battle all this day-to-day stuff in her life so that she doesn't turn into a werewolf. I thought that was really cute. I picked it up, one, because I was already going to buy it before he even told me what it was about. But the cover, because she's so damn cute, I was like, yes, I am here for it. Alright, and the next two that I picked up was Motor Crush. I picked these up because Capri's Island, Book Island, I think I'm saying her channel right. I'll link her down below. But I seen her talking about this on not Instagram, Twitter, and I was just like, yes, it's probably so good. I picked this one up by, it was called Band Comics or something like that. But this one is black. It was this is the Kickstarter edition. And I actually remember someone, I just watched a video. Who was it? I can't remember, but I just watched somebody's YouTube video for it, or booktube review or something like that for this book or graphic novel. And this is just basically about the only people that have superpowers are black people. And I seen this, I didn't know that until after I bought it and I read the back, and I was like, oh shit. In a world that already hates and fears them, what if only black people had superpowers? Alright, the next two that I picked up were by the same company. I don't remember who because I didn't grab the carts, but I got Submerged. This one is Zoe Joanne. Don't ask me, I'm probably saying it wrong. Anyways, I seen this and I was like, she looks fucking badass. I picked up I Am Mixed by Sebastian A. Jones and Griselle. I don't know how to say her last name, but yes. Oh, this is blurb by Halle Berry. I Am Mixed is an invaluable teaching tool that all children of all races can learn from. Okay, so now the comic that I'm gonna get into, or graphic novel, and this is by Sebastian Jones. I did meet him. I will pop a picture right here. And yeah, this is. Do you guys recognize this character? His comic company is Stranger Comics. Check. I will have his stuff linked down below. Yeah, he was absolutely fabulous. He was such a gem. He was telling people about this story, but then he was like doing deals on the books, and I was just like, I already came here for this, so I was already sold. So yeah, this is actually the girl from the Hunger Games, Rue, who died. What's her name? Amanda. Oh, she's part author with him, and for the story. And he actually just got a deal with HBO 2 weeks ago. This is actually going to be a TV show. And I'm so fucking pumped for it. Oh my god, let me just show you guys, okay? So, I did, because we're not going to talk about how much money I spent on the hardbacks. We're not going to talk about that. But, I got the entire exclusives, so this one was about a vampire, something about vampire, but they're all interconnected into the same stories. But these two are Nobly, and this is the story about her. This is Rue. It's not really Rue, but the author. This is who it's based on. So yeah, I got these two. Everything, he signed all of them. And I'm doing a piss poor job of explaining these books. So this is the first one, and this goes over a story. I'm not going to give you a huge spill, but they're foiled. It has a poster. This one is called The Untamed, and the story starts basically with this man who okay, so basically the story starts with this man who basically the devil comes down and tells him that he has 7 days to collect all of these souls. I can't remember how many souls, but he has 7 days to collect all of these souls, so that he can save his family, something like that. And then on his journey, he meets Nobly, and she's an elf. And the story revolves around her. And then this is the first one where it starts. Is this one. This is her on the cover. And this is kind of where it starts her story, where you get introduced to her. This is her poster. I hope you can see that. And yeah, this one goes into her. And then the funny thing is, because he was talking about how this actually looks like him, and he was like, this is me on the back, which is really funny because it actually does look like him. So that was really cool. The artwork one, here come my kids, but there's that one, like, hello, yes. All right. And this was the last of the hardcovers. Oh my god, he talked about how she posed like Beyonce, which is so funny because it kind of does look like Beyonce. But yes, and then this one was about her tribe and her people. Alright, these were the prints. This was the first one. This was absolutely like, hello. This is beautiful. I loved it. This is the next one I picked up. It kind of looks like the Wakanda. It basically is the Wakanda pose. She's bald headed. She's beautiful. I love it. And then there's one more. I just like this one. I thought this one was really cool. It's the character from the first book and her. Alright, this video is already long enough. But yeah, this is everything that I picked up. Everything that, all the comics or graphic novels will be linked down below. Any of the shop cards that I did have, I will link them down below in the description box. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, comment down below. If you're going to any conventions, if you did go to the convention, yeah, so that's all that I have for you guys.